Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
She's back, Chloe Bailey. Welcome back.
Hi. Thanks for having me, guys. I'm so happy.
How are you, first of all?
I'm doing really good. I'm doing great, actually. I'm blessed and highly favored.
Blessed, black, and highly favored.
Yes, amen.
Word.
It's always a pleasure to see you, by the way. I know
Likewise.
since you guys were young, I'm always like, there's the both of you.
Yeah.
You and Hallie are so
Yeah.
dope. So I love to see the success that you've been
Thank
having.
you.
And I know outwardly, like, you've been handling things well, but I saw you tweet out, if I told you what I go through, you wouldn't believe me. You have no idea.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
what do you
Well,
go
tell
through?
us, tell us.
Tell us.
Yes.
Tell
Well,
us.
I think we all go through some stuff, you know? Like, we're all human, and life isn't as easy as people might think and how you present. So I think that's what makes the journey even special when you know how much hard work and blood, sweat, and tears you put into it. And that's what makes the journey sweeter and when you get there. So, yeah.
Especially when it comes to energy, because I got to think social media has to get to you sometime.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Of course. You know, a lot of times the words that I see bother me, but I'm learning that that isn't what validates me, and they're talking. So it's a blessing in a way.
You got to turn it off sometimes? Just like, you know what, I gotta disconnect.
I wish I could, but at the same time, it's helping me get my name out there, and we're in the middle of a pandemic, so it's not like I can just shut my phone off and go out and go on tour and everything. So it's like, that's the way to the fans. So it's like a blessing and a curse at the same time.
You have to disconnect, though, to protect your mental
Absolutely.
and emotional peace.
Yeah, you got to kind of be able to tell what's real and what's fake. And it's like, of course, you care about what people say, but at the end of the day, it's not everything. It's what's right here. So
I saw you on Jimmy Fallon, and I love the fact that you was up there, like, making beats and
Thank
everything.
you.
And I know production is a big deal for you. So
Yeah.
on the new album, are you going to be producing?
absolutely.
Okay.
I'm always producing and mixing my vocals and involved in every little bit of the process. But it's also been fun collaborating because, you know, at the group, I was like always behind the computer with the engineering and the production. And now I'm like, I get to have an engineer record me. I get to focus on my vocals and making it sound really pristine and clear and like really getting that perfect. So it's been nice kind of doing both at the same time.
What got you into
but, like,
making beats? When did you start making beats?
when I was like 12, 11, 12.
Don't
And
disrespect you like that. Tell you've been out
No,
here
you
in these
good, you
producer
good,
streets.
you good. A lot of people don't know, but I love music, and I'm such a nerd, and I love building things, and it's like music is math, so it always came easy, and I just love it. And it's like sometimes you can't really articulate to someone how you hear something, so it's like I would just take it, I'd be like, okay, I want this here, I want that there, and then I just started taking over it completely. So it's really fun. I love producing.
I would like to know what Chloe, because you said you do care what people think about you.
Yeah.
What exactly?
I think when it's the complete opposite of who I am and my character, I think that's when it bothers me the most, or like any comparisons. But
Because you want to say, nigga, y'all don't know me.
of course. I think when you all hear things being said negatively about
Right.
yourself, sometimes you always want to respond and be like, no. But at the end of the day, you got to let the work speak for itself.
That's right. It make you go harder, too. You be like, okay, you feel like that. Watch what's about to happen next.
Exactly.
You think it's difficult because I think a lot of the fans seen you grow up, like they seen you from the young age.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then grow up into this woman. So you think that's what difficult because they still see you as a little kid?
It could be. I don't really know, but I'm happy because they grew up with me. So without them, I wouldn't be here right now. So it's like we're on a journey together, you know?
Are there some older male perverts out there that once you got of age was like,
Holla.
hey, girl?
You know, if
DMs.
there were, I wasn't paying attention. So I hope not. I hope not.
I feel like you've gotten to that space like a little Nas X where you know exactly what to do on social media to get people talking.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh. I wish I knew. I'm just being myself. I'm not gonna lie, I get happy if I see my name trending over me just being myself. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I'll like get off of it so I don't really dive too deep into what people are saying, but it's pretty cool.
But a little bit, though. Like, you might tweet something or post something and be like, okay, I know this is about to rip.
I mean, honestly, it's always the things that I least expect that kind of go the furthest, which is crazy.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Like what? What was the last thing?
Doing
The
too much is my
last thing?
specialty.
Oh, yeah. That I just tweeted that because I've always been doing too much ever since I was a little girl, and it's who I am. And I have so much passion and fire in my heart, and it just comes alive when I'm on the stage, and I have so much to give. So I think that's what people are seeing, and I'm happy they're watching.
You'll
'cause
realize
that turned into a thing because somebody tried to say, oh, when you did the Fallon, she's doing too much. And then I love that response because isn't that what we want performers to do, right? To get on stage and go above and beyond and give it their all. That's why I like to watch people like Janelle Monáe or Beyonce or Bruno Mars because they are doing, quote, too much.
Yeah, there's so many incredible artists out there, and not one is the same. And I think it's really special to have variety. And if they want to watch me and my performance, that's pretty cool. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing me.
Do you find it's always the people who aren't doing enough trying to tell you that you're doing too much?
Honestly, I don't really pay attention to the people who are actually saying it that much. Because if I do, I'm really going down a rabbit hole, and I'm veering the focus off of myself. But I think we all have our little personal things we deal with, and sometimes when we're bothered, we just outwardly say it. So it's okay. I don't really mind.
If you don't shoot, your sister will.
Yeah,
she's coming.
Both of y'all.
She's an Aries.
Have you ever gotten to a fight for real and like jumped in like a physical altercation?
My sister and I. Like
no,
a fight
not
with
y'all two, but with somebody else.
Oh no.
Y'all don't gotta jump nobody.
No, not trying to do that.
Y'all would though.
I'm very protective. I'll be protective with my words. Yes.
Now you say Beyonce is an influence, and you also say Khalees is an influence.
I love, yeah.
So now doing this album, Khalees has been known to cross all type of lines and do things left. Is that what this album is going to be about? Doing some things different that people are not necessarily thinking about?
Well, the thing is, people don't really know me completely. So everything will be a shock and surprise because they're finally seeing the real me and the full me. So I think that's really all it is. Like, even when I made my own Instagram, I wasn't doing anything different. Half the stuff on there was from my Finsta and my private account that all my friends and family were on. People are just now getting introduced to me.
That's interesting. The Khalees, you don't hear that too often. People
love
say Khalees is an influence.
Khalees gets busy. Yeah.
Why?
Yes.
Why is she? To you?
One, her tone of her voice and how like sexy and raunchy and bossy her lyrics are always, and her vocal production. I think she's so crazy talented. Any shoot I'm on and I just want to feel more confident, I put her on.
Have you met Khalees yet?
No, but she follows me on Instagram, and I got to tell you, I was so happy. And then, too, I recently got to work with the Neptunes, and I was like, you guys have no idea how much you inspire me.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Next summer, milkshake challenge. You can get that started.
What will that entail?
I don't know.
Show us, Charlamagne.
I don't have the milkshake.
Come on,
Give us some
Charlamagne.
ideas.
I don't have the milkshake. I'm just saying that could be a challenge for you next summer. I'm just saying.
What's your favorite Khalees record?
I love Kaleidoscope. I love that. There's some, but the song I always put on that even helped inspire me for Have Mercy was Bossy.
Boss.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. Remember, I Hate You So Much right now.
Yeah, caught out there. Yeah.
Now, you get Beyonce comparisons. Have you spoken to Beyonce herself about those?
I love her so much, and we talk
signed
about
her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We talk about any and everything, and I'm just so grateful to have her stamp of approval. And and she always gives me words of encouragement. You have no idea how much that means to me. So it's like what she kind of says. It's like, okay, that's pretty dope because she's been there, she's done that, and to know that the advice that she's giving me is exactly from the place I've been. It's pretty cool and inspiring.
What did she say about you are maybe feeding into those comparisons? Did she tell you not to? Or?
She says she's really proud of me, and that's not something we specifically talk about. But I just love her, and I'm happy she sees this light inside of me, and my sister as well. So
how do you feel about the comparisons?
I'm grateful. That's the biggest compliment anyone could possibly give me. I have so much more work to do to even get there, to even get an ounce of where she is. So it's a huge compliment for sure.
Yeah, I often wonder if we're putting too much on artists when we do that, though. Because, Beyonce is Beyonce. It's like, give her a chance to be Chloe.
Yeah, I mean, to give people the benefit of the doubt. We all do that. We're like, like if someone is inspired by Janet Jackson or anything like that. So I don't really mind when people say that. I just know I have a lot of work to do.
Or,
How protective is your family, your mom and your dad, when they see all the things on social media or the news?
And your brother.
Because I'm sure your dad got to be just ready to wild out and punch everybody in the face at one point because you're his baby.
Yeah. My family's so protective, and my little brother and my godmom and Hallie, they're like ready to fight someone for me.
You ever had to call them and be like, Dad, chill out. Dad, chill out. I got this.
There's been a few times where I'm like, silence is the best answer. It's okay. And a lot of times, like, if I get emotionally overwhelmed, I just take a deep breath and just kind of pray, and I'll call up my godmom on the phone and be like, I can't.
So your godmom is the person, your go-to person?
Yes, my go-to person.
She calms you down?
Yes, all the time. Like, instantly.
your pop's from South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
What part?
We're related.
Ooh.
Me and you.
Uh-oh.
For real?
McKelvey, yes.
No.
We talked about this last time.
We did?
Yes.
Oh, my God. This guy.
He doesn't,
It's okay.
I'm sorry,
It's
cousin.
all right. It's okay, cousin.
Oh,
It's
don't
okay,
trust me. He gonna call this a cousin favorite.
It's okay,
Tell him he
cousin.
can't borrow no money though.
Nope.
I
But
remember
can
us
I?
having that conversation.
Right up there.
He gonna call in some
Oh, we was out
conversation.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He
Got
don't
you.
remember.
Well, he's a lot
It's okay.
older,
No,
so-
you can say you don't remember because I wouldn't remember. I wouldn't remember.
I
if
take
someone told
Jinko
me that.
Biloba every day. My
Yeah.
memory.
No, you good.
But I appreciate that, cousin.
Now, don't be trying to claim that now.
What? Who not? Like, hey, that's my cousin now. Y'all be cool.
Y'all be careful now.
You know, the other day we had to play part of Hallie's performance. She did such an
She killed it.
amazing
Yes, she
job for
killed it.
She
Disney.
killed that.
Yes, I'm
And
so
it
proud of
really
her.
had people going crazy on social
Yes,
media. So
yes.
what was the conversation with her like after that?
I was just so proud of her. You know, she taped that maybe a month and a half ago, and we were all hanging in her apartment together, me and my little brother and our pets, Poseidon and Common. So we were chilling watching Squid Game actually, and then when it aired, I
nice.
was like, sis, you sang down.
You saw Squid Game. You just brought that up. Did
Yeah.
you watch the
You
whole
sounded
thing
like
yet?
Beyonce just now.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
did. Sis, you sang down.
But yeah, did you guys watch Squid Game?
Yeah, I
love
didn't finish it. I didn't finish it.
You finished? Or
No,
no,
I didn't.
Okay, no
I only saw the
spoilers.
first few
Okay, I won't say
episodes.
nothing.
I'm on episode 6.
Okay, finish it. It is so good. It's so
I
good.
haven't seen it yet either.
It's a little gross.
I love it.
That's your type of thing.
Sometimes.
Is it tough creating a solo album?
You know, I'll tell you the most difficult part, believing in myself.
Ooh.
But with the creation side, it's very therapeutic for me, and it's literally all I do. So that was easy because when I'm stressed, when I'm sad, when I'm happy, I pour my heart out into my music, and literally music has saved my life. So the creation part isn't hard, and the performing part, it's a little scary. I always get so nervous before any performance. Like I'll be shaking like this. I'm like, oh, I'd be praying so hard, but no.
What do you mean save your life?
Well, you know, music is a sense and a form of therapy. So it's like literally, it's been that for me, you know?
Give it a chance to release.
Yeah.
Believing in yourself is interesting because, you know, even after you create, what will give you that belief in yourself? Is it the reaction from people,
Absolutely
the response?
not. If you pay attention to what people are saying, you're never going to get there. I think you have to realize the power in your voice. And one thing I'm learning is that I have to trust my intuition and my gut and not second guess myself a lot. And it's like, if you don't believe in yourself or if you don't fight for yourself, no one else will.
Yeah, getting to a place of worthiness is tough. Why? I don't know. Like I got there really late in life. So I always wonder about like young individuals like yourself who take so much criticism. It's like, where do they get a sense of worthiness from?
Yeah, it's a lot of self-reflection. And, you know, I'm not perfect and there's still so much I have to go. And we kind of always go in that space where it's like, okay, am I doing enough? Am I on the right path? But I just have to realize it's more than me.
Absolutely.
And Have Mercy is a very confident song, too.
Yeah, Have Mercy. I wrote that in April, and it was like a response to everything going on. Because if like I think about it, that was like the month, like the whole top from January to like May was when everyone really were talking about me and how I was showing myself and my body and all that. So Have Mercy, I wrote that in response to everything. So it's crazy that ended up being my first song and everyone's loving it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure that helped a lot of women out, too.
Yeah. I'm happy. Like when women come up to me and say that I inspire them to be more confident in their bodies, you have no idea how much that means to me because I'm still always finding the confidence within myself. Like people are like, oh, you seem like the most confident person, blah, blah, blah. But it's like how people think I am is where I'm trying to get.
What's your biggest fear in this industry, if any?
My biggest fear in the industry, I'm scared of failure, and disappointing myself. But other than that, like I feel like if I just keep my head down, I'll make it. Yeah.
I like the journey that you're on. I would tell you don't put too much pressure on yourself. Though.
Yeah. That's
You know what I
that's
mean?
another lesson I'm learning for sure.
Like just have fun, enjoy the moment.
I'm learning that, and I'll tell you, the things that bring me the most joy is like food. So like when I get a
feel you
day
on
off,
that.
I be stuffing my face like
You
nobody's
get to travel,
business.
so you can try food from different places.
Yes, and carbs. You have no idea how much joy that
Carbs.
brings me.
Word. But you got to find those little moments of joy, those little things that bring you joy. Just to keep saying out here.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite place to eat and your favorite place to be at?
Oh,
Whether
my
it's
favorite
Florida,
place to
Houston,
eat?
New York. What's your favorite place
So
to eat?
I'm vegan, right? And my favorite vegan
That's
spot.
no fun.
It is fun when you get.
There's a lot of vegan options
Yeah,
now.
I'm the vegan who loves like junk food, and it's like Sage and Crossroads. I love like donuts and pasta and rice. I can't eat vegetables without rice. And if I don't work out or like constantly like pay attention to it, I'll like gain really fast.
When you became vegan?
9 years ago.
Wow. What inspired that?
So our mom, she was like, oh, I was at this place and they're like, try being vegetarian, you know, the energy that you put in your whatever. So we're like, sure, we tried it.
Whatever.
We tried it. And, you know, sis and I, we never went back. Our family, they all eat meat and everything. And it's just us. So I like it.
Yeah, it's hard to be at like family gatherings and people are eating all kinds of like
Chicken.
pork and
Yeah,
chicken and
yeah,
beef, and you
yeah,
can't eat any. That's how my family is. I
Now,
have to
that's
have
the
like a,
toughest
Yeah.
because it's like, I love food and I'll get so sad if there's no option for me and I get hangry. So I'll be sitting there like, come on.
They know they got to make you a special plate though.
Yep.
Now, fashion seems to be your thing too. I saw you at Paris Fashion Week. So how much fun was that for you?
That was really, really fun. I was so happy to be out there with Louis Vuitton, and I'm like finding myself and like learning about brands and everything, and it's been really fun. It's been really fun.
I sense a deal coming or something like.
Oh, I hope so. Bring in the coins. I hope so.
Who would you want to collab with? We see you did the joint with Young Blue, where you remixed this joint.
Yes,
who would
yes.
you want to collab with?
I have so many dreams. I'll tell you.
Tell some of us.
Okay. Beyonce,
Come on, that's a hometown dream.
Kanye, Andre 3000, Frank Ocean, Travis, Rosalia, I would love. Those are like my top ones. Doja, you know, that would be fun too.
Why haven't you called in the Beyonce favor yet?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that means there is one on the solo album.
How much of the album is done?
How much of the album is what?
Done.
Oh, it's like 85% done. I
Oh,
want to do
wow.
like one more round of just like grinding after like I do all this press for Have Mercy and just like make sure I'm getting everything that I need out of this project. I'm really proud of it and I'm really excited.
Is the Beyonce song with you a ballad or a up-tempo?
Yeah, is it up-tempo?
Ooh.
Up-tempo would be fire.
That would be dope.
I don't know, guys.
That video?
We'd have to create it. We'd have to. What?
Y'all
We'd have
battle
to
each other
create it.
dancing? Woo!
I hope one day. I hope so.
Because I realized how good of a performer you was. I forgot what award show that was. What was that? What award show?
VMAs?
That was the VMAs?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, she's really a dope performer. That's
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Thank
absolutely.
you. Thank you.
So that,
Beyonce
that video
perform
with
that
you and B
song?
going to be crazy.
What'd you
That'd be
say?
dope. You and Beyonce perform that song at the next VMAs? That'd be dope.
That would be so cool.
it in the
One day.
atmosphere.
One day.
And then I saw you. So you licked the mic, and you were like, I don't even recall doing that.
Why you licking mics during COVID?
Listen.
You don't know who had that mic
She
before.
sanitized it.
I'm the biggest like germaphobe.
We can't tell.
And I was so excited on that stage, and when I'm on the stage, I just kind of black out, and I kind of lose it, and I swear I don't remember doing that. And I watched it back, I said, oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I was like, wow, okay. And, you know, it's really funny looking back. I'm grateful that 2 weeks after I was fine, I'm still
That's
tested
what we
negative.
tell you twice. That's what we tell you
I
twice.
know you were like, damn it, where's timing?
Licking mics is not part of COVID protocol, Chloe. Okay?
Now, how many of your exes have called you up and been like, so girl, what's happening? Like, can we grab something to eat?
Honestly, none. Because I block half of them.
Damn.
Oh, damn it.
Then the other half, we're still friends, and it's not, you know, it's like people who respect you, they know
They're not
not
gonna
to
cross
just
that
reach
line.
out to you when things are great if you don't speak anymore. So yeah, I'm chilling.
So there's no going back with any
Oh,
of
no.
them. So what do you like in a guy now? Like, if you had to say, this is my ideal man, what would that be?
Okay, so I'm a nerd inside. So I like the guy really cool and like fire on the outside, but they got a nerd out on the inside.
Nerds with edge, that's what I call
Yes,
it. Yeah.
exactly. So that's what I like, and they have to be really sweet and kind and funny and intellectual because that's what gets me. So yeah, and they
I
have
want
to
to
be really
eradicate
sweet.
the stigma around the word nerd.
So nothing like your
Okay,
cousin.
okay.
I think nerd gets a bad rap.
Yeah, I
You know
agree.
what I mean? Like I want, like you want to be the nerd. You want that. You
Yeah.
want to be
Called you
that.
Yeah.
Charlamagne, so that has nothing to do with you, sir.
What'd you say?
Nothing to do with you, sir.
Yeah,
It doesn't
I don't know
do
what
with-
it-
When we say
I don't know, he's
nerd,
pointing
we
at
don't think nothing
himself.
about nerd with you.
Cause you gonna let him talk to me like that, cousin?
Now we cut.
Holly would have did something. You know what I'm saying? All right.
So what's the nerd things that you into? Because you called yourself a nerd a couple of times. What are the nerd things that you're into?
Ooh, okay. I love Legos. I love
that's
crosswords
nerd.
and word searches.
That's not nerdy. Stop saying
Thank
that.
you.
Legos?
It's-
no.
Thank you.
What about grown men that draw their beards on and put the paint on? That's not nerdy.
I think that's a personal choice.
Okay, there you go.
Because
no
some
beard
people,
shaming.
some people aren't blessed in that, and if they want to
That's
get
true.
that, then they got to do what they got to do to get it.
That's true.
What about
You're
grown
right.
men that can't have grow in their hair and always have to wear a hat because of it because they look like RoboCop?
Well, I think they should be confident in their bald head. And, if they want to wear the hat, but sometimes let the breeze flow.
Have you been hatfished?
Hatfish?
Ever?
No, because I like to run my fingers through the hair.
Ooh. Well, that X'd out a lot of people.
Damn.
What about short men? What about short men? How do you feel about short men?
Short men are great. I don't want to be taller than you in heels.
Okay. What about hair pieces? Like, what if a guy has a hair piece?
Hold on, that short men are great. I don't want to be taller than you in heels.
Short men are great, but I don't want to be taller than you in heels.
I don't want to be. But wouldn't you be taller than the short
Yes,
man?
you would. Regardless. Charlamagne's hurt right now.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to figure. I'm like, huh? That was like a math problem I still can't figure out.
Short men are great, but in other words, not for her.
Got you. Now, how many? We saw Ari shut down claims that you had some sort of light skin privilege when a Twitter user tried to say that. How did you feel about that comment?
I think black women are beautiful, and I don't like how mainstream media tries to pit black women specifically, against each other. And I love it when we come together. So that is so beautiful and empowering, and I love Ari. And she's gorgeous and so talented.
Did you hit her up after that?
We'll be Instagram DMing a lot, so I'm pretty sure. I can't really specifically recall, but I'm sure we did.
Dope.
I saw you're also excited for Summer Walker's album.
Oh, yes. And then I saw the Sierra outro,
Yes.
Sierra's Prayer. And then I heard Adele's album is coming out the same month. And it's like going to be so great for women. And we're going to be singing our hearts out. That's what I'm excited for, because we get Summer one week and Adele the next week, I believe,
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
So when is yours coming?
Very soon. I want to release some more music, because I am technically a new artist, and I want people to really get to know me musically and then drop my project, but it's almost done.
Do you think they're respecting the music, or they might be respecting which is still a good problem to have, respecting just you more as a
Whatever
artist?
it is, I'm grateful for it, because they're paying attention. So, whether it's me as a person or my music, I'm happy for it.
Absolutely.
That's good. You're very multi-talented.
Thank
so
you.
What are some other spaces you see yourself being in?
Yeah, I love acting. I really want people to see me in that world, and producing for other artists and scoring. That would be so much fun for me.
You're not going to have no time.
Well, gotta grind, gotta put the work in.
Do it while you're young, man.
Exactly.
They say retirement's not an age, it's an income. So,
Preach
you
it.
know?
Yep.
Now, I know social media likes to say you're too sexy. What do your parents say?
My parents are pretty supportive. I've always been very in tune with myself and my body. So as much of a shock as it was for the world, it was like, oh, it wasn't really anything from my family. Yeah.
Even daddy?
I'm sure Dad had a lot of things and thoughts about it, but he didn't really articulate them towards me.
Got you.
And they raised you guys pretty great.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that they also are confident that you're going to make smart decisions.
For sure. I hope so.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good, because it's a family affair. Other than your cousin, your estranged cousin.
Cousin.
What's up, cousin?
What's
Oh,
up?
my goodness.
We out here.
I can't believe you forgot. That hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I forget everything. That
Okay.
has nothing to do
All
with
right.
you. It had this. Don't take it personal at all. I'm just old.
Okay, it's
I
okay.
got bad memory.
It's okay. I forgive you.
I'll never forget.
We family.
Well, let's
That's right.
let's get into the song. You want to introduce the joint with you and Beyonce? Go ahead.
Oh, exclusive? We got the
We got
exclusive.
exclusive. Go ahead,
We
introduce
got the
it.
exclusive. What's it called? I Am Destiny's Child. What's it called?
Well, my new single, Have Mercy, it's all about loving yourself and your body and your assets. And yeah, so I hope you guys like it.
All right. Well, we appreciate you for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
Absolutely,
It's always
cousin.
a pleasure.
It's so much
Chloe
fun.
Bailey. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.